What's going on? It's your boy Glen Big Baby Davis, and we're here at the NBA Summer League Film Festival. And I got some special guests coming up here today, some young talent, the young future of basketball. We got Noah Taylor over here, young 12-year-old that's thriving in the game of basketball. And we got Amari Davis. Yes, Amari Davis is in the house. This is my daughter. She's also a future star in volleyball and basketball. And hi, guys. How you guys doing?
Good.
You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
So you're here at Summer League. How has your experience been? And how much fun are you guys having?
The experience is crazy. I mean, seeing all the people, got to see the professor, of course, seeing you. I mean, you NBA champ. But everything's been crazy. Also being able to do the ball boy, just sitting, even talking with the players on the bench. That's also been like surreal. So yeah, experience has been amazing.
Wow, that's dope. Amari, what's your experience been so far?
So this is my second day here, and I think just seeing you work and like seeing you, I don't know, the way you talk about basketball and like your passion, it's really cool. I think that's really cool. And just seeing like how far you come and how you're,
Yeah. Well, that's pretty dope. The Summer League is really, really dope because we have young players that you might see these guys, NBA All-Stars one day, you know what I mean? And just being able to see the fans and be around this atmosphere is pretty dope, We also are in the midst of an NBA Summer League Film Festival where we have all different types of films going on. And when we talk about films, we have a film called I Am Hoop. And I Am Hoop is a film that, that demonstrates the relationship between, kids that are playing and their parents, right? And so when you talk about AAU basketball, right, you guys both play AAU basketball. How's that experience been for you guys?
Just the level of competition has been crazy. Being able to travel the world, just went to Georgia for Peace Jam, going to LA, just basketball has really been my ticket to go anywhere I want. So that's been a great experience for me and just getting better every day. I know I love the sport, so just trying to play every day. I love playing it, so yeah.
Wow. What about you, Mar? How's your experience AAU basketball been so far?
It's been pretty good. I did just recently tear my ACL and meniscus. So my AAU, basketball, that's pretty, it's taken a pause, but I've really had to focus on my mental and getting back strong. So I'm not left behind in, the AAU basketball. And, it's just been a big challenge for me, but I'm working through it mentally and physically. And, yeah.
Yeah, when I think about AAU basketball, Noah talked about the competition, right? I played against Dwight Howard, J.R. Smith, Sebastian Telfair. I played against a lot of guys that went to the NBA early, right? So the competition level was pretty, pretty high. And it gave me an opportunity to work on my game, right? We worked during the fall, and then now the summertime we have an opportunity to even get better. So, AAU is an opportunity to not only travel the world, but to really work on your craft. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that I would tell you guys, to really hone in on the extra opportunity to get those reps up, right? You get extra reps up when you play in the summertime, game-like situations, and then the relationships, right? The people that you meet during the summer and in this process, you might be friends forever. You know what I mean? And, I want to ask you guys a really, really good a question that, a lot of kids, can't really relate. Having a parent in the entertainment industry and understanding the game of basketball, how's the pressure as a kid and having a father like, Dion and, having a father like me that's played basketball, how's that pressure been for you guys?
It's really just depends on the environment. Like in Peace Jam, pressure was high. We about to go to the middle school championship. The pressure there is going to be high. But I haven't felt, I don't really fold under pressure too much. So that aspect hasn't been affecting me as much as it affects other people. So the pressure isn't really getting to me, but I definitely feel it at some points.
Yeah, but then also having a father that understands the game, how's that relationship been for you?
And he's been my coach. I mean, he's taught me everything, shown me everything, any little mistakes, any little kinks that I need to fix, he's showed me. So he's really been a great mentor mentally and physically. So yeah, really
Wow.
appreciate him.
How about you, Amari? You know, having a father that played, you know, how much that, you know, how much does that weigh on things that you do in the game?
I feel like maybe for some other people, would have a lot of pressure, and I do understand, like the feeling of like you're not doing enough, you need to get better, because like you've been at such a high level, like anything that I try to accomplish, it's never gonna, like be to that level. But I feel like, especially you and my mother, they've done a really good job at not putting pressure on me, just like they just want me to do my best and want me to show up for myself. And I feel like having two good parents to be able to just be good mentors, and never.
I totally understand that. I would be really, really nervous if my father, right? My mom used to go to the games and scream loud, "Big baby!" And I would be like, "Oh my God." You know, and so it was like pressure for me, like I had to perform because my mom is going to scream my name the whole game. And if I don't score any points, they're like, what's she screaming for? You know what I mean? But I definitely understand that, coming from two young future athletes. When you talk about learning things, right? What have you learned so far from the game of basketball?
Learned a lot of important life things, working with a team, how to work through adversity, a bunch of stuff like that has really been like stuff I've learned through playing basketball. So yeah.
What about you, Mara? What have you learned in the game of basketball since playing this sport? Or like, how did it affected you, and how do you feel about your learning experience?
Can I say a swear word?
No.
No. Okay.
No, you
Well,
can't. No, you
I've
can't.
learned not to never give half never to half do something, always do it 100%, because I just feel like when you play for a team, you don't want to give 50% or 30%, because then that affects your team, and that affects how you guys play individually. So always give it your all.
Always give it your all.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so true, because no matter what you do in life, the game of basketball is going to give you tools to be successful in a lot of things, not just basketball. And I think that's the thing you guys got to realize, that basketball is not just preparing you for basketball, it's preparing you for life. So, if I was to give advice to you guys right now, I would say, be present in the moment that you're in. You're not going to get this time back. Enjoy your moments of having fun, but also understand what you're trying to accomplish with this tool, right? Because basketball, right, like you said, you've been traveling all over the world. You've been meeting different people, right? It's going to give you a free education. You know what I mean? It's going to give you an opportunity to, open other doors. So, I admired you guys for the courage that you guys have for having parents like us. And I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
And you guys' future. And keep on pushing on. All right? Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Mr. Mari. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Noah.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
All right.
I'll see you in the NBA one day.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for having us. And we're going to sign out here at the NBA Summer League Film Festival with our young, future bright stars.